Right, recording has started. Hello and welcome, crypto miners. This is going to be very interesting AMA with our guest Ben Adamson, who's going to present to us KOR Blockchain. My name is Mary, and I'm going to be so. Hello, Ben. Welcome.
Hey, Mary. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Lovely to have you. I was looking a little bit at your webpage earlier to see what this project is all about, and it was really interesting. I got really swooped in for everything was on the webpage about the mining and everything. So, but please, before we go into that, maybe you can introduce yourself a little bit to us and the community here.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, my name is Ben Adamson. I'm the CEO of KOR Blockchain. I've been around in the crypto scene for probably around 5-ish years. My older brother was actually the one that got me into it. My first experience with mining was with CG Miner a long time ago on your desktop, and it like basically fried my computer. So after that, I just kind of stopped mining. And then I heard about a coin called Cadena, and then after doing a bunch of research on it, I was kind of blown away by its potential and technology. And yeah, it's pretty much how I got into all of it.
Nice. So you have been here a while in this crypto space.
Yeah, I've been around a while, just haven't really taken it serious up until a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years is a long time in this space anyway. So
For sure.
So how big is the team behind KOR Blockchain?
Yeah, so we're actually a pretty small team. It's me and then our founder Chase Balliet, and then we have our developer Saju, who's head of cybersecurity at a pretty large firm, and then we have our construction team, which consists of 2 people, and they do all of our like immersion tanks and like installs and all that.
Okay, nice. So let's move on then to KOR Blockchain. What kind of project is this? A brief introduction for everyone in here.
Yeah, so basically in simple terms, we're basically just we fractionalized all of our miners into NFTs. So basically, if you have a 20 terahash miner, we divided that miner into 1 terahash, and we associate that with an NFT. So basically, our whole goal is to lower the cost of entry to mine and allow people from all over the world who might not have like the infrastructure or decent electricity rates to be able to mine crypto.
Yes, and that's very interesting because me and many we can't really host a miner at home, you know, but now
Right.
we can with your help mine anyway. That sounds amazing to me.
Yep, that's the ultimate goal.
And you were talking about the launch is tomorrow, you said?
Yep, we're launching tomorrow, 12 p.m. UTC and then 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So has there been a pre-sale or everything before?
No, so no pre-sale and no whitelist. We wanted like everyone to have, you know, a fair opportunity because some people just don't have the time to be grinding for whitelist spots. So yeah, we just decided to do just an outright sale.
That's really nice. So can everyone jump in tomorrow then and take part of it?
Yep, everyone can jump in.
How many NFTs are going to be?
So yeah, for our first supply, we wanted to keep it pretty small, and it'll be, so we did the supply based by terahash. So we only have 500 terahash for sale for our first public sale. And the reason we did that is we have, so basically if you mint 1 NFT, so 1 terahash or anything over that, you receive an OG badge. And so it's basically 2 separate NFTs. So basically this badge, it will yield you 1% of Cadena rewards from all the future NFT projects that we launch at KOR.
So basically, is it Cadena that you're going to mine, or is it something else as well?
Yeah, right now we're focused on Cadena because we're very bullish on the technology and the team and everything about Cadena.
Okay. And this project is you are hosting all the mining rigs and everything at your place. Where is that?
Yep. So we're based in Florida. Yeah, we do everything ourselves. We have our own facility, And we're also working on our other facility too, which will be our main headquarters, and we'll have enough power to host over 800 miners.
Oh, okay, 800. So how many NFTs did you say? Sorry, did you say that?
So total supply is 500 terahash, and you have the ability to mint as low as 1 terahash, but I mean, if you wanted to, you could go mint up to 100 terahash.
But
So,
where does the NFTs come in, really? You hold them, and that's your like ticket to the mining machine.
yep. So as long as you hold the NFT in your wallet, you'll be guaranteed to get your Cardano rewards. And we want to keep the supply low because we want a small amount of OG badges out in circulation. So that way in the future, the smaller amount of OG badges that we have, the more rewards for OG badge holders there will be.
Okay, so everyone in here has the chance to be one of these OG badge holders.
Yep.
And how much is it going to cost?
Yeah, so prices vary depending on how much terahash you buy. So if you buy bulk amounts of terahash, the price goes down. But starting, it's price per terahash. 1 to 4 terahash is 680. 5 to 9 is 650 per terahash. 10 to 19 terahash is 599 per terahash. And then anything from 20 to 40 is 530 per terahash.
So the lowest you can enter is 1 terahash to buy.
Yep, correct.
And that's $680.
Yep.
Okay.
And we kind of pressure like that because the OG badge at the end of the day is extra terahash.
Okay. And what are the benefits of holding this, except that you get these mined tokens, right?
Yep. So yeah, you just be earning passive income through Cardano, basically.
Okay. That's the main utility, and that's the utility, you can say.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So, and you said you can host 800.
Yep. Our new facility will be 7,200 square feet, and it'll have 2.6 megawatts. And it'll be completely solar powered, and almost all of our miners will be immersion cooled too.
Okay. What does that mean?
So yeah, immersion cooling. Basically, you're just dropping the miners in a dielectric fluid, and basically what this fluid does is it keeps the miners at a lower temperature, so that way we can overclock our miners, and it also increases like the lifespan, because the average lifespan of a miner is, you know, anywhere from 3 to 5 years, sometimes even less than that. And by using immersion cooling, we can almost double the lifespan of our miners.
So I read on your webpage, or maybe it was the white paper, that if you buy this NFT or this hash rate, you have 4 years of mining with you then. Last 4 years.
Correct.
So do you also have a vision beyond that? Are you going to drop new NFTs every year?
Absolutely. So we're gonna do things a little differently with every launch. We just kind of want to do this first launch. You know, we were kind of quiet about with the marketing, and like, because we just ultimately wanted there to be less amount of OG badges. So, you know, 3 years from down the road, those OG badges are pulling in, you know, a lot of rewards for the holders. Because I mean, if you have 2,000 OG badges out in circulation, that's split between 2,000 people versus having 500 or, you know, even 100 badges, then the rewards are a lot higher for those holders.
Mm-hmm. So how many do you mint now then?
So yeah, that's where it's kind of interesting. So basically, minters have the power to cut the OG badge supply by themselves. So, you know, if someone comes in and mints 100 terahash, they just took 99 badges out of the supply.
Because you can only hold one, or what?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So what made you like think about this idea, and how did it come to this project?
Yeah.
When did it start?
So basically, we started as a home mining operation, and like, you know, we thought it was going to be easy to set up and everything, and like not as expensive as we thought. But then after going through a bunch of struggles and learning curves and all that, we came up with the idea to basically simplify the whole process, because not everybody has the infrastructure, the room, or stuff like that to be able to host a miner. So that's basically how it came about.
Nice. There are other similar projects like yours out there. We had one not too long ago in here as well. What is your project doing to be like outstanding or from others?
Yeah. So I mean, I feel like a big thing is the fact that you can mint up to 100 terahash. A lot of the other projects are it's a fixed terahash, and you just buy one NFT and it's stuck to that terahash. We also have like all of our miners plugged in, so we built all of our infrastructure. We invested all of our money before we did an ounce of marketing. And I feel like it's common nowadays for NFT projects to need to sell out their whole mint in order to complete their roadmap. But we pretty much completed ours without any mint money, any of that. And basically all of your miners are plugged in already. So the second you mint that NFT, you'll start earning rewards. And people often forget, like time's money in this game. So if you buy from another project and you wait 30 minutes for them to plug in, or 30 days to plug in the miners, you just lost out on 30 days worth of Cadena. And that ultimately affects your ROI.
So how much could I expect if I buy the minimum, let's say for 680? How much could I expect in return? Do you have any numbers for that?
I don't have the calculations on that, but I do know that difficulty has gone up a little bit. But I don't have the exact numbers on that.
Yeah,
but it is something that can be
researched.
researched.
Cadena its price, obviously, but I mean, how fast do you mine one Cadena token, for instance? Because I'm not really familiar with mining at all. So
I believe last time I checked, it was 2 to 3 days it takes with 1 terahash to mine one Cadena, I believe. But like at the end of the day, you can sit there and look at the price of the coin, but if you believe in the technology, then that's what it comes down to.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what if I want to do this, what do I need to start doing this? Do I need something? Do I need a computer or?
Yeah, that's fine. Basically all you really need is a computer, a crypto wallet, and then some Cadena, because our mint will only be accepting Cadena as a payment, and that's pretty much all you need.
So you buy these hash with Cadena then, not with the BUSD or something.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it within the community, because at the end of the day, community is everything when it comes to these kind of projects. So we wanted to try to maybe just help out, drive some volume to Cadena.
Yeah. All right. Cool. We have lots of hands up here, people who wants to ask you questions. We're going to take them shortly. I just want to ask you, well, we have this question that we used to ask sometimes. What has you achieved so far, and what are you expecting to achieve in coming months?
So I think like one of our biggest achievements, I think, is immersion cooling. It's not as easy as it looks. It took us about probably 3 weeks and 13 hours to get all the tanks set up, or 13-hour days, 3 weeks straight to get those set up. And then I think another big achievement for us is our third facility, which will be our main headquarters, and it'll be a pretty massive facility. So we're pretty excited about that.
Where is that going to be?
It'll be in Florida as well.
Okay. How do you think now with all these energy prices? So what do you thought about that?
Because you said energy prices? Yeah, so thankfully in Florida we're not getting hit as bad, but I know over in Europe it's pretty tough over there. But that kind of opens up the doors to a lot of Europeans, because now it might not even make sense for them to mine. It might just be cheaper to mine with us.
Yeah. And what about the talks about green energy and everything like that? Are you thinking about that as well?
Yeah, so we'll be solar powered, and yeah, green energy is definitely definitely one of our big things. And, immersion cooling, reduces the carbon footprint by 40% and lowers our energy costs. So that's also like another big thing for us as far as renewable energy and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, see, I got some questions here from the audience. What kind of regulations do you have to go through to set up this mining rigs?
So yeah, as far as regulation, it
complicated?
hasn't been very, very strict, I guess. We're pretty lucky over here so far, but I know, that can always change. But we've taken steps to look at opening farms outside the USA just in case regulation did happen. But I'm highly doubtful that it will be an issue.
All right. And you call yourself a blockchain, KOR Blockchain. Do you have your own coin coming as well, or is it Cadena that you're going to be using?
Yeah, so right now we're just focused on Cadena. We're definitely possibly open to other ventures, but the name KOR Blockchain, we wanted to basically be the core for everything crypto and everything crypto mining. So that's kind of how that name came about.
Okay. That's nice. All right. Is it something else you want to add before we take some questions from the audience?
No, but I just want to invite everyone to our Discord. If they have any questions or anything about our mint tomorrow, feel free to come in and ask.
Mm-hmm. So do you buy this on the web page right away, or how do I buy this?
Yep. So you'll go on our website. We'll have a mint page. You'll go on the DApp, select how much terahash you want to assign to your NFT, and once you mint that NFT, it'll go to your Cadena wallet. And then if you want to view the NFT, we'll be integrated with a market, like a dashboard called Catify Money. So basically all you do is go in, you put your wallet address, and you'll be able to see your NFT and all that. And in the future, we will have like an option to view your NFT on our website too.
Okay. So these NFTs, what do they look like?
Yeah, so we have it's our mascot Corey. So we have, depending on the amount of hash rate you select, the color scheme changes of it. Basically it's a little Cadena guy mining Cadena coins on the moon.
Okay, so they look the same, all of them, or?
Yeah, so fairly the same for the first ones, for the first launch. In the future, we'll be doing crazy PFP projects and stuff like that. But we wanted to just keep this one simple, and the color scheme will change depending on the hash rate associated to your NFT, and those are all color or Cadena color themed.
So if I buy 1 or 200 hash rates, I get one NFT, and the NFT will tell me how many hash rates I have with the colors, or?
Yep, it'll tell you by the color, and then also we'll have in the properties how much hash rate is associated with it.
Okay, that's cool.
And also
and
another thing about
more than one NFT.
Yep. So yeah, you can buy more than one NFT. And like another thing that's cool about having your contract as an NFT is you still have the equity, in your contract. So if you want to get out of your contract, you can go on the marketplace and sell it back and get all your money back, hopefully.
Yeah. That's cool. All right, I got also some questions from Twitter here, I see now. So let's take those first. How does KOR Blockchain adapt your platform to make it easier for ordinary users to join mining activities? When I think of crypto mining, there is always big investment in knowledge involved. So what are the hardware requirements to start using your miner? I think we already have that, but maybe
so that's basically our whole business model, is just cutting out the infrastructure, cutting out the high costs, electricity, all that stuff, and just making it simple. You get your computer, you get your wallet, get some Cadena, and then you go on our website, mint it, and boom, with the click of a button, you're mining crypto.
Yeah. So you don't really need anything.
Nope.
You have all the things that is needed. I need to pay you, and you mine for me. You can say basically.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, another question here is, could you tell us a bit about the price of the first supply of hashrate that KOR will offer to the public and will cover the OG badge rewards logic? What benefits does it really offer? How will it work? And will it have any initial limitations?
Yeah, so as far as OG badge, since we want to keep, the supply low, and we wanted to make sure basically you can only have one OG badge per wallet, because, we didn't want multiple people making 3 wallets and then having 3 OG badges, and then that, affects the rewards, and then also like the floor price of the OG badge. So for the OG badge, we will be doing like after you mint, you'll go by the end of October, we'll be airdropping those out. And basically you'll have to do an easy KYC. It's not going to be anything crazy. Like it'll be globally accepted, so no one's going to be excluded. And we did that just basically to protect the supply and protect the value of the OG badge. And
okay,
then
so you're not going to get them right away, but you get it later, or?
Yeah, it'll be airdropped to everyone, and we'll make sure we do a very good job at making sure everyone gets their stuff.
All right. Okay, do we see if we have anything more from someone? No. All right, we can move on to the audience then. So everyone in here, if you have questions to Ben about this KOR blockchain and the mining, please raise your hand. And when I call your name and unmute you, please unmute your microphone and ask a question, and then mute yourself right away again. So let's see. I'll start with you, Jonathan. You helped me before, so what's your question?
Hi. So Ben, I just want to ask, so if we are getting a passive income from buying an NFT, and your NFT is a given amount, how long does it take to firstly cover our investment before you make any profits, if you have a period for that?
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is, other than passive income, do you have like plans to move into like the metaverse or something that adds more utilities to your KOR blockchain?
Yeah, so it's a great question. Answer the metaverse question first. We have talked about collabing with other projects that have, metaverse games, and then maybe having them be able to, like have a KOR section in there where people can go and, like mine something in game and then, earn rewards. But it's kind of it's an unpolished idea, but we've definitely considered something like that. And then as far as ROI go, it really comes down to what Kadena is doing and stuff like that. But I will say, like, we bought our KD5s a long time ago, and the expected ROI on those were, 8 to 9 months. And then Kadena shot through the roof, and then we hit ROI within like a month. So, it just depends on the state of the economy.
Okay, yeah, that answers my question. Thanks.
Thank you.
And good luck on your
Jonathan.
Thank you.
I will unmute Christian. What is your question, Christian?
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
That was some
Okay,
echo.
Okay, my question. Partnership is always important factor for every project. So who is your partner? What are the benefits you get from thought relationships? This is my question, madam.
So what benefits sorry, one more time if you can repeat that.
I think he was asking
Repeat
about
my
partnership.
Repeat my question. Hello, ma'am. Repeat my question.
Sorry, I wasn't able to catch that one. I'm sorry. My phone's a little low.
I think he was asking about any partnerships that you already have in line.
Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we have a partnership with an ASIC manufacturer. I'm not 100% sure if I can say the name yet, but basically it's a it's a U.S. manufacturer. So what that means for us is we'll be able to get, you know, parts in basically faster installment times, instead of having to deal with, you know, sending it back to China, waiting, you know, two weeks, or like dealing with all that. So basically just allows us to get parts faster. And yeah.
Secret comment maybe. That's good. Let's see. We have Chucky unmuted. Hello, Chucky. What is your question to Ben?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I read that you guys believe that POW is the future. And your immersion cooling process, the carbon footprint reduces by 40%. However, now we see most blockchains migrating to the POS because of their environmentally friendly. So, and we can see that with recent events happening today. So, will you guys migrate to the POS anytime in the near future? That's my question.
Sorry, do you say will we migrate to POS in any time in the future?
Yeah.
So we're pretty bullish on you know, proof of work. I just think, you know, for institutional investors to want to get into proof of stake, it's just easily manipulated by big players. And I just feel like a lot of proof of stake blockchains, to incentivize validators to secure the network, they will print more coins, and basically that ultimately leads to inflation. But yeah, so right now we're sticking to Cadena and sticking to proof of work.
And you're not affected by the recent US government wanting to ban POW.
Say that one more time. Sorry, my phone's pretty low.
I said, aren't you worried by the US government trying to ban proof of work?
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, a concern. But I mean, that's also why we've taken steps to build farms outside the USA. We're working on that right now. So, and I don't think it'll be a problem, but I do think it's something that a lot of the big players in proof of stake try to use against proof of work to make us look bad. And in reality, I think proof of work should be the example for all of the industries out there, because I think last time I checked is 60% of proof of work uses renewable energy.
Thank you, Chucky, for your question. Microphone was a bit weird today, but we managed to hear what you said anyway, I think. So let's see, we have Tokyo. You have been here whole time. What is your question?
Sir, can I hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can hear you.
My question is, I want to invest in your project, and what are you starting in your project for, and how many people work in your project, and what benefits do they get, and what benefits will I get? This is my question.
I think we already answered this, Tokyo, but yeah, Ben, if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the biggest benefit is the OG badge. The OG badge, you know, we're gonna do a lot of expanding, and you know, as we expand, that OG badge will increase in value. But I mean, I think there's some other, you know, small utilities, but I think that's the biggest utility that everyone should focus on.
And we had also a little bit about this. You are going to do more projects later on. Your vision is to continue after this OG badge are done. There will be others coming, right?
Yep, absolutely. The second we sell out this, we'll be ready to launch our next project. We already have everything set up. So basically, this project, you know, we took it a little slow. We were required by the marketing, but next projects we'll be doing bigger supplies and a lot more marketing. Just no OG badge, and the prices will probably be a little bit more affordable.
Okay, so how are you going to do your marketing?
Yeah, we just basically, I mean, kind of market how we did now, but basically, you know, just step it up, ramp it up, do more, you know, AMAs like this. We just didn't want to bring, you know, a whole lot of people and then have basically, I mean, the max supply of OG badges there can be is 525, but we're kind of estimating that there'll probably be around 250 after the mint's done. So we just didn't want to have, like a whole bunch of OG badges basically out in supply.
What is it, 255?
So the maximum total supply that there can be, assuming that everyone mints 1 terahash, is because we have an extra 25 badges that we use for giveaways and that we stored away, but the maximum amount of OG badges is 525, assuming that everyone mints 1 terahash. But we already know there's some people that come in and mint 5 terahash, 10 terahash, so that'll cut the supply down.
Okay, cool. Let's see, we have Carlos. Hi, Carlos. Do you have a question?
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hey.
Can I ask my question?
Yep.
I don't dare speak when you open your mic, Carlos, because it's a
Yeah.
huge feedback, but I'm closing now and you can
Okay, my question. Can you explain how is your tokenomics distribution? How many tokens will be minted and how many tokens will be locked?
Okay, Carlos, you have to follow the project and see what kind of project it is, not just ask random questions. This is NFTs, not tokens, so bad luck. Let's have North up here. We know North can have good questions. North, how are you?
Good, Mary. Thank you very much. How are you? It's actually
I'm
great.
fine. Looking for a good question without feedback.
When I was going through the website, I'm looking at it now. You said one of your services is really the cloud mining model. And then I saw something that said your mining contracts will now be stored as NFTs. So my major concern is, would these NFTs kind of have some other utilities aside receiving mining rewards?
Yeah. So I mean, another big utility will have discounted immersion hosting. So if you own a miner yourself, we'll have discounted prices if you want to send that miner and put it in the immersion tank. And there's also whitelist for future NFT collections, and then future hash rate discounts too for future NFT collections. So I mean, there's a bunch of small utilities that come with it, but I think the main one is OG badge.
Aside that, would we be able to like trade this NFT or like maybe give to other users and still retain its in future?
Yep. So I mean, once you sell it, you won't be receiving the profits from it. But I mean, that's the beautiful thing of having your contract stored as an NFT, is you still have your equity in that NFT. So you can mine a little bit and then say you want to get out of it. You just put it on the marketplace and sell it.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good question.
Thank you, North. Finally, someone who listened first and also checked the web page and had relevant questions. Love that. So if I unmute you now, please come with a good question, or I will mute you again. Okay, let's see. Mr. Anthony, I think sometimes you have good questions, right? Have you heard us, Mr. Anthony? Did you listen to the AMA?
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hey.
My question. Can you explain how is your tokenomics distribution? How many tokens will be minted and how many tokens?
Here we go again. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Was that the same person even? All right. Do we have anyone more in here who listened and want to ask a question? Tim, finally, here's someone. Hi, Tim. What is your question?
Hello, guys. Pleasure to be here. It's been a great AMA session. I just
Thank you.
have one question. On your website, you mentioned that your mining contract will now be stored as NFTs, and we know about the NFT market. The NFT, you also said that the NFT will be located on the blockchain of the coin you are mining. So many individuals these days have already invested a lot of money on NFTs. What are these features that gives your NFT a huge advantage over other NFTs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, there's not a lot of NFTs out there will guarantee, or not guarantee, but pay you out rewards. It's, for us, it's not about the art on this one. It's about the potential of what Kadena can do. But I mean, I think that's what kind of separates us from other NFTs in the market.
Okay, Tim, you're happy with that?
Okay.
I may have missed half the question, so
that's pretty much my confusion, but I'm sure you've done justice to that.
Do you have a follow-up question, Tim? Nope. He's silent. All right. Ben, I want to ask you about what other coins you are looking forward to maybe release in the future after Kadena.
So probably, I mean, we're very focused on Kadena. We are incredibly bullish on Kadena. I could go on for hours about why we like Kadena, but another coin we've had our eyes on is Flux, but I don't know if we have any plans for it or what, but that is another coin that we have our eyes on.
Okay, so it's not going to be like Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of these old guys?
No, yeah, probably not, but I never say never, though. You never know.
Any maybe really new ones that are launching maybe? Are you looking into those?
If something comes out that catches our eye, then we'll definitely open to looking into it.
Nice. Cool. All right. I think we had enough questions from the audience at the moment. We'll see if I see someone that usually has really good questions in here. Nope. Because I don't know you. But is there something you would like to say? North, do you have another question?
Yes. I'm so sorry. One thing I wanted to know is there a possibility of increasing the yielding or the profit making feature of our mine, like instead of just like mining and receiving normal reward, is there a way we can actually boost this mine to like produce more than it's normally produced?
So we've explored like upgradable contracts. So, I mean, like if you want to add more terahash, I don't know if we're doing that yet. That's probably more of a question for our developer. But as far as boosting your NFT, it's pretty fixed to what you associated with your NFT as you minted it.
All right, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, North. All right, Ben, it was a pleasure hosting you, and I think it sounds like a very interesting project. And everyone, do your own research, obviously, as usual, no financial advice, but go ahead and join their Discord. You don't have Telegram, do you, Ben? Yet, anyway.
We actually do have Instagram. It's a KOR Blockchain. We have actually a lot of cool videos of like our farm and our immersion cooling and all that stuff on there.
No, Telegram. I don't have Telegram. I mean, no, Instagram. Telegram. Here on Telegram.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. KOR. Yeah, we don't have a KOR Telegram, but we're just mainly Instagram, Twitter.
Okay. Yeah.
on
So go
Discord.
ahead and join them there on their socials, guys, and learn more about them in their webpage and white page. So yeah, I would like to give you the last minutes, Ben, to wrap it up and have a closing statement if you would like to.
Yeah. First of all, thank you guys for having me. We're very, very excited to be launching our project tomorrow. This is more than a year's worth of work leading up to tomorrow. So yeah, we're excited. And if you have any questions, feel free to follow us on Discord or join our Discord and follow us on Twitter.
Very nice. Thank you so much, Ben, for coming. It was a pleasure, and I hope to see you back soon, maybe again when you're launching next time. Then, if there is another not OG badge.
Yep. Perfect. This was
And
great. You guys are awesome.
I wish you the best of luck with the project and the launch tomorrow. And yeah, nice wherever you are.
Yep.
You are in
Thank
Florida,
you so much.
so have a nice morning or
Yep.
lunch.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
See
Bye.
you guys. Bye bye.